stupid loogies, bro. Oh my goodness. Freaking throw. Well, I don't know why I didn't mute my mic for that. That was kind of fucked up. But we have the season premiere of Outer Banks to talk about. We have 10 new episodes for that show. Going into this, I mean, I wasn't that caught up on this series. Like, it's been a while since I've watched the first 2 seasons of Outer Banks. Sorry if my voice is a little fucked up. I woke up like less than 20 minutes ago. So forgive me if you would. Yeah. We have the start of Season 3. So, Episode 1 of Outer Banks Season 3 starts with the Merchant Gold Saga behind us and John B and the gang settling up their own paradise down on the beach, Poguelandia. JJ and Key, not Kai. Not like Kyrie Irving. Kai. Or Key. JJ and Key had... Dude, what the fuck? Using a Pepto-Bismol cup to... Yeah, okay. They're hunting together while Sarah begins to spiral, believing her father is coming on his boat to get her. John B. reassures her that this isn't the case, and the gang eventually slip back into their familiar routine. That is until the morning when a plane shows up and the kids try to get its attention, wanting to lift home. Some of them actually want to go home. It's like the kids that like run away from their houses, like that kind of trope where they're like, I don't like my parents. Then they soon realize, like, I missed being home, you know. The pilot, Jimmy, is pretty eccentric and a bit shady, but he encourages them to hop aboard all the same. He was spotting fish, apparently, which only compounds John B's worries, because that is what Sarah's dad did, I think, for a job. I think, right? I'm so behind on this shit. I should have just went back and rewatched the series and reviewed it on the channel, because I didn't even do the first 2 seasons on the channel. My channel didn't even exist. Or at least I wasn't posting content then. The guy also has a journal that seems to indicate he's crooked, and they eventually cause him to crash land hard on the beach right on the edge of the Barbados coastline. You know how they play in South America, like, those people do not fuck around. They got rifles and shit. The crash landing benefits the kids, who are all absolutely fine. As for Jimmy, he's passed out at the wheel. We're not sure if he's gonna make it. Key helps him out, though, but she ends up separated from the others on the beach, which she's being a good person. But it led to some fucked up shit happening. That's bad news, especially when guys on quad bike show. Key is captured and taken away. The others are forced to watch helplessly. They can't do anything. The other guys are, like, armed. JJ happens to have stolen Jimmy's wallet in the ensuing chaos, which includes some cash and an address, too. He deduces that this is where Key is being kept as bait to lure the kids in, but the group are intent to get the jump on them first. Key isn't in the house, but a painting up on the wall happens to be of San Jose, the boat where the cross was recovered. When Jimmy returns, the kids question him and manage to find out Key is being kept at Vauxhall, somewhere Jimmy warns they really don't want to go. Like, it's probably one of the most high-security places in Barbados. And, yeah, specifically, they don't want to cross paths with Carlos Singh, a man in charge of the acres of land and a big house up on the hill. He's also quite the treasure hunter, too, so he was going after exactly what they were going after. They got involved with it, and obviously he's going to want a word with them, and that's why they captured Key. A French man by the name of Michel, I don't know how you pronounce that in French, arrives to see Rafe. He's incredibly interested in the cross and believes his client will want to see it. Rafe is called out to Barbados, where he crosses paths with Key and happens to be in the company of Carlos, his prospective buyer. Was Carlos Michel's what do you call it? Client? Sitting down to eat, Carlos points out he has his sights set on another treasure, the completion of a grand adventure that dates back 500 years. It's a mystery that's been passed down to Carlos, and he tends to try to see it through to its conclusion. This is a spoiler review, by the way. I should probably start putting those disclaimers at the beginning of the video, because those of you that are new to Outer Banks, don't watch these. Just watch the episode and then come back. This is kind of like a watch-along. I'm not going to watch another episode of this till like Monday, though, because, yeah, I'm pretty much taking the whole weekend off. Yeah. Part of that comes from finding a diary that John B and the group have on their possession. The group try and fail to break into Carlos's compound, with dogs, armed guards, and a litany of other security detail making it nigh on impossible to get Key. Unfortunately, Carlos is serious, and both Key and Rafe are forced to watch as Jimmy is taken out back and shot dead. You never realize. This was kind of surprising because you don't really realize. You're kind of surprised when the show goes that dark. Like, I guess you're in like the South America area where there's like cartels and all sorts of like gangs and cults or whatever. I wouldn't call them cults; they're more than that. But yeah, they shoot Jimmy, and you kind of feel bad for Jimmy, honestly, because he's stuck taking these kids back. The kids start like digging in the shit. They figure out that he's like an informant, and he's gonna use him as bait, or he's gonna trap him. And if he doesn't do this, of course, he would have been dead anyway. But yeah. So let's talk about what I think of the episode. These videos aren't going to be that long. These episodes are pretty concise. They're simple. None of the plot works are that like interwoven yet. I mean, this is the premiere, so we're kind of just laying groundwork for what the rest of the season's going to be. Outer Banks is back, and ahead of the release, the series confirmed it'll be returning for season 4, which is great news. So also look forward to that on the YouTube channel. Who knows how long I'll be doing YouTube? Till the end of fucking time. Like, this is awesome. I like talking about TV shows and stuff with you guys. I think it's great. I don't know how many of you guys will be watching, but maybe I'll accrue a new audience watching Outer Banks. It almost certainly confirms that the series is going to end on a cliffhanger, but at least we know the story is going to continue, so if it does, it's not too much of an issue. Well, this season, not this series, technically. The plot is fast, frantic, and enthralling so far, with the promise of a new treasure hunt on the horizon and plenty of reasons to be optimistic. So Carlos Singh is kind of signaling that there's a new treasure hunt. There's new things to go after. Yeah. The series continues to deliver thrilling set pieces, and the botched attempt to get into Carlos's compound is a nice way of showcasing just how dangerous and powerful this guy is. He's going to be... my memory is so hazy on the prior seasons to the show. I don't remember if he was involved in any of the other storylines. I think I would say he was, but I don't remember. This should be quite the intriguing season, though, and if that ending is anything to go by, we should be in for quite the roller coaster ride. But yeah, I like this. It's cool to see this show return. I was watching The Walking Dead before this, and it was getting kind of boring for me. So I think it's nice and refreshing to get a new season to a show I watched damn near like when it came out. So yeah, I don't really have much to say. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I'm gonna have to study a little bit, go take some quizzes and exams, and then I'm gonna be recording my Don Toliver album reaction after that, and then probably working on the editing for it. So hopefully that video gets out by, I don't know, I mean definitely Sunday, no later than Sunday. So leave a like, comment, and subscribe. As always, Cheesy TV giving you guys the best TV show content. Make sure you click the noti bell. We're also going to be getting into Better Call Saul on the car ride to Chicago today. I'm probably going to be watching El Camino, which is going to lead right into the end of Better Call Saul, which, wow, I'm excited for. I'm excited to watch the rest of that show. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to watch any more TV shows until, let's see. I don't think I'm going to watch any more TV shows until Monday.